In the 2024 season of America's Got Talent, we've seen a variety of talent from all over the world, but one performance truly stood out for its uniqueness and sheer emotional impact. Nini, a talented young musician, took the stage with a traditional Chinese instrument that left the judges and the audience completely stunned. This performance was not just a showcase of skill, but also a moment that bridged cultures and captivated everyone in the room. When Nini walked onto the AGT stage, the audience could tell right away that she wasn't your typical contestant. Clutching a beautiful, intricately designed instrument, Nini explained that she would be playing the erhu, a two-string Chinese instrument often referred to as the Chinese violin. For many in the audience, it was likely the first time they'd seen this instrument live. The erhu is known for its distinct, hauntingly beautiful sound, and Nini's performance would soon prove that it was capable of much more than anyone had expected. As soon as Nini began playing, the judges were immediately transfixed. The erhu, with its expressive tones and melancholic notes, filled the auditorium with a sense of reverence and intensity. While many associate AGT with loud, fast-paced performances, Nini's performance was a complete departure from that. Her piece was slow, meditative, and deeply emotional. It wasn't just a technical display, it was a performance that tugged at the heartstrings of everyone watching. The judges, known for their critical eyes and ears, were left speechless as Nini played. As the music resonated throughout the room, it was clear that they weren't just impressed by the skill involved, but by the soul she poured into each note. The judges watched in awe as the haunting melody of the erhu took them on an emotional journey. The power of the performance came not just from the technical precision of Nini's playing, but from the depth of feeling she was able to convey through the instrument. As the performance reached its climax, there was a moment of silence before the audience erupted into applause. The judges were on their feet, visibly moved by what they had just witnessed. It wasn't just about the rarity of the instrument, it was about the emotion, the talent, and the passion that Nini brought to the stage. Simon Cowell, known for his tough criticism, was one of the first to speak. He praised Nini's ability to connect with the audience, something that many contestants on AGT struggle to do. He also commented on how her performance was unlike anything he had seen on the show before, especially considering the unique nature of the erhu. For Simon, this was a standout moment in the season. Howie Mandel, who's often the comic relief but also a music enthusiast, couldn't contain his excitement. He shared how he was completely blown away by the performance, noting that he had never seen such an emotional, beautiful rendition of a traditional Chinese instrument on such a big stage. He expressed his admiration for Nini's ability to bring something so culturally rich to AGT in a way that resonated with everyone, regardless of their background. Heidi Klum, who's known for her warmth and appreciation of diverse talent, praised Nini for taking a risk by bringing a traditional Chinese instrument to a mainstream competition. She highlighted how Nini's performance was a breath of fresh air and a perfect example of why AGT is so special. It gives artists from all walks of life a chance to showcase their unique abilities to a global audience. Nini's performance wasn't just impressive, it was a cultural exchange, a reminder that music transcends language and borders. The erhu, which many in the West may not have been familiar with, became the star of the night. Nini's technical expertise, combined with the emotional depth of her performance, left a lasting impression on both the judges and the audience. It was a performance that reminded everyone of the power of music to bring people together. As the judges hit their buzzers, sending Nini straight through to the next round, it was clear that this young musician had just earned her place in AGT history. Nini's performance on the erhu was more than just a musical audition. It was a beautiful, unforgettable moment that showcased the richness of Chinese culture and the universal language of music. With her talent, grace, and unique style, Nini is set to make waves as AGT 2024 continues. Whether or not she takes home the grand prize, her performance will undoubtedly go down as one of the most memorable and inspiring moments in the history of the show. The golden buzzer moment might just be around the corner, and if this performance was any indication, Nini's journey on America's Got Talent is just beginning.